What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what happened to me the other day. I went to Louis Vuitton the other day to do two things. One of them was to make a return, and the other one was to get a vintage Louis Vuitton item fixed. This part right here, I was going to get swapped out for a newer one. And I wanted to see how much that would be. And I wanted to make the return of the toiletry pouch 19 because this item here does everything I want it to do that the toiletry pouch can't. So I was like, you know what? The toiletry pouch is just sitting there. I'm using this bag all the time, the document holder. So let me go ahead and just return it. And I'm not gonna tell you the exact location, or I'm not gonna tell you the exact people that were in this interaction. I'll just tell you what happened. So as soon as I walk in, I notice there's like a lot of people towards the back of the store, at the register back there, and they're just like hanging out. So when I walk in, I go to the first register and I'm standing there for a few seconds, and then somebody from that back corner of people who work there, they come to the front, and it's this older woman, and she's like, "Hi, can I help you?" And I said, "Yes, I have a return, and I just have a question about a vintage piece." I give her my bag, and she starts processing it, and she immediately says, "I can't have you recording." And I was like, okay, I'm not recording. My phone's over here. She's like, okay. So I just thought that was kind of like strange. And so then she starts processing it. Another girl walks over and she picks up the toiletry, and she starts looking at it, and she opens it and looks at the tag, and then she walks off. Another girl comes over and does the same thing, except she drops it, picks it up, and scurries off. And the woman processing my return says, "I'm sorry, the computer's so slow, it's taking forever. Type. Another girl comes over and I ask her, I said, "Hey, can you show me if you have the toiletry pouch in the bigger size?" She says, "Sure." So I follow her to the other counter, and she's looking through the drawers, and she says, "I'm sorry, I don't have it." I said, "Okay." I immediately turn this way, and there's like this big dude with like an ill-fitting suit on, and he says, "Hello." And I said, "Hi." He says, "I'm with Louis Vuitton Loss Prevention, and I want you to know that I can't have you filming in the store and our associates." And I immediately knew what was going on. At that point, the older woman who was processing my return, she was taking such a long time because she was calling this guy over here to talk to me, which I thought was so strange because I'm not filming in the store. Like, I was just simply there to make a return and ask a question. I think it would be different if I was caught in the act of filming and then had somebody walk over and talk to me, but I just to walk in to be a customer or a Patreon was just kind of like strange to me. I told him, I said, "Well, my name is Rich, and I am a beauty blogger, travel and luxury reviewer, and I have no ill intent. I just film videos of me shopping." And I'm gonna stop right there, because usually if you watch my videos and if you're new to me, you can go back in my channel, and usually like I have my camera and I have like a luxury good. I'm in the store and I'm just like, "Check this out, guys. You know, this is pretty cool," and stuff like that. Nobody's really like in the frame, and sometimes when somebody does get in the frame, I'll put like a giant emoji over their face. It's very difficult for me because I'm like openly gay male. I carry purses, bags, tote bags, things like this that just fit under your arm, like, let's go. And I'm always filming because I'm always like constantly worrying about like, what if something happens to me, if somebody tries to treat me ill, or somebody wants to harm me. Like, I have my camera ready to capture if anything happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be like, if you're not gay, it's kind of hard to understand. Like, sometimes there's like this vulnerability that you have when you're in large places, that something might happen to you or single you out because the way you choose to live your life. So I just, on top of all that, that's why sometimes I film. Like, I film because I'm openly gay and I don't want to be bashed or harassed. I film because I love luxury goods, and I'm like showing you guys what I'm filming, and I put it on YouTube so y'all can see, and y'all love it. Y'all leave me so many great comments, and it feels amazing to read them all. And then third of all, this is something that's kind of hard, but like, I am a minority. Like, I am half Puerto Rican and half Mexican. Like, when I go into some of these stores, sometimes I feel kind of uncomfortable spending hundreds to thousands of dollars on items. It's just, it just kind of helps me, if that makes sense. On top of like dealing with like the little bit of anxiety I have and things of that nature, it's it's helping me. But this whole situation just left like a really bad taste in my mouth. When I went to Paris last year, I went to visit the Hermes store, and it was so beautiful that as soon as I pulled out my phone to like take a selfie that I'm here, security walked up to me and said, "Oh, we can't have you filming her here, sir." I was like, okay, cool. Like the way it was done was like so classy and so elegant that the way that this was done was just weird. Sometimes I have really cool sales associates that I ask them like, "Hey, do you mind if I like take a picture of this bag or film it real quick?" And they say, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." Like, I guess because they work on commission, they want to make the sale. A lot of times, like, sometimes I'm a very like picky, finical person. So I'll see a bag in the store and I'll like record it 360. And then later on that day, when I'm like at home, just relaxing, I'll like go through my videos on my phone and I'm like, you know what? That's a really cool bag. I really do think I want to get it. And I may not want to get it right there and then, but having like the video or the photo in my phone, you know, it's like, okay, you know what? Hey, what do you think about this bag? You know? And it just helps me with my overall purchase because some of these items do cost a lot of money and I really do want to think about them before I actually purchase them. Some sales associates are really cool and will let you like film, but then some of them I guess just aren't. So he says, "Oh, I understand that. It's just we can't have you filming in the video. Somebody could see where certain items at in the store and things of that nature." And so I'm thinking to myself, if somebody wants to steal an item, they can simply ask for a bag and then run off with it. I see so many people on the internet that literally take Snapchats, Instagram photos in luxury stores with the bag on in the mirror and take a picture. And I just thought it was so weird that I'm getting singled out, I'm getting attacked. I feel very strange, the fact that I was told not to do something that I'm not even doing that day. It was just kind of weird. And so he says, if you continue to film in the store, I'm gonna have to ban you from all the stores. I said, okay. That's when the lady walks over with the receipt and she goes, "Here's your receipt, have a nice day." And I was like, okay, thank you. So I was just kind of like, she was probably calling him over, things of that nature, while she was holding it up. So I left the store. I felt very attacked. I felt very, like, I don't know the feeling. It was just like a very odd, dull feeling. It's just like weird. Like I just wanted to go home. Well, actually, I just wanted to get something to eat and then go home, and then we'll do shopping the next day. But I just felt like so weird. Like I feel like I was wronged in a certain type of way. Like I don't know, just like weird about the whole thing. Nowadays, everybody has a cell phone. Like, I don't think you can stop every single person who goes into a store and like takes a picture of an item or films something and they'll send it to their friend. Like, what do you think about this? Like, everybody has a phone and is constantly being blogged. And if anything, bloggers should be celebrated because it's just promoting a brand. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would understand if I'm behind the register or if I'm in the stock room. Like, but that's totally crazy. I'm not doing that at all. So I was just kind of just weird about it. I know that some brand, I remember back in the day, for high-end fashion shows, it was absolutely frowned upon to blog or film during fashion shows. But nowadays, it's highly, highly, highly recommended for people to film and blog during fashion shows. Like, they want you to do that and take pictures as well. So overall, I just felt very weird. I don't feel comfortable anymore shopping on that specific location. I think I will switch sales associates and go somewhere else, especially because I was really, really looking forward to purchase this bag, and I'll put it here. The retail value is $3,500, and there's a bigger one for $4,000, but I think it's so amazing when I saw celebrities wear it, and I think it looks so good on me when I'm walking to the airport or jet setting to Dubai. To have that, it'd be so beautiful to have. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my channel. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. After that, I did get home and I spoke to my lawyer about the situation. He was like, there's nothing to worry about. Just don't go to that store anymore. Just go to another one. But anyways, I'll see you in the next video and I'll talk to you later. Peace.